dreams come true.
His name is Ryu, and I want him for the world title.
The Ryu's a hard man to pin down. Give my Hugo a shot at your world championship. And you never know, maybe he could be the man to beat you.
It's a Saturday night. It's time for a fight. We are live with a championship edition of Saturday Night Slam Masters. But we're kicking things off here with a tag team match right off the bat. As always, it's a big night of action, but hey, wait a second. Look at that! In the shadows, the United and Mighty, Ivan and Boris Gagarin. Alex and Sheep the Royal haven't seen them. An ambush attack kicking things off right here. The action is where you want to see it here on Saturday Night Slam Masters. Make sure you are subscribed to this network. And Ivan is in a bad mood. He wanted that title shot tonight. It's going to be Hugo Andore taking on Victor Ortega. Right now, these two teams, not quite sure what's going on here, but these fans don't appreciate the behaviors, the low-down tactics of the United and Mighty. And now Alex and Sheep, the Royal, fighting them back. Alex going to work on Ivan. How about that? Sheep the Royal, not quite sure what to do. He's going to take Boris Gagarin for a ride. How about that? These two teams have been going back and forth for quite some time, and we know the issues between Alex and Boris Gagarin over the last couple of weeks. They haven't been able to keep their hands off each other. And I guess Commissioner Hager booked them for this matchup, and it's going to be no disqualification from what I understand. Oh, look at that. Alex using the steel chair to punish Ivan. Shoulder tackle takedown. Sheep the Royal keeping on top of Boris Gagarin, the Val 2 recruit for the United and Mighty. Chaotic scenes here, kicking things off on Saturday Night Slam Masters. Unbelievable. Knife edge chop across the chest of Ivan. A t-shirt providing some protection. Alex sends him into the ring. Boris Gagarin now firing back against Sheep the Royal, but it looks like the Royal, the big Aussie, has got him under control. Alex is poised. Oh, what's he going to do here in the center of the ring? Maybe not quite the center. Oh, look at that. What a power bomb. The hammer power bomb hooks the leg. He got him. Oh, my. Unbelievable. In record time, Alex nailing that power bomb, finishing Ivan. As Sheep the Royal chokes the life out of Boris Gagarin with the bear hug. What a way to start Saturday Night Slam Masters. Unbelievable. Well, there you see him, tonight's challenger, Hugo Andore, the biggest man in CWA, 7 feet 10, 440 pounds. Victor Ortega wanted a match with Ryu. He has agreed to this match with Hugo Andore, parlayed. Well, I apologize. Some sort of interruption to our broadcast there. Something going on somewhere in the bowels of the building, I think. Those hooded men. Very strange scenes, and I apologize. You should not be subjected to that kind of strange ritual, but we're getting things back on track here. They've set Superstar Joe for the Superstar Challenge. Boy, talk about the world champion, Victor Ortega. Hey, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, there it is! Yeah! love that part. Superstar Joe crossed paths with Victor Ortega last week. Just forecasting a 14th win in the Superstar Challenge. It's been an undefeated streak of singles competition for Superstar Joe. He is here to extend it. He got 13 a couple of weeks ago at Destiny of the Strongest. With a great win over Max. Who's going to be lucky number 14? Oh my. Who's this? Who the heck is that? Wow. It was a few weeks ago now, but we saw Superstar Joe's Superstar Challenge answered by the Ninja Sumo. Ninja Sumo gave him a real run for his money. Now we got the Masked Sumo. It's not the same guy, is it? This guy just changing masks? Who is this guy? You know, I can't help but notice that mask bears a striking resemblance to the unit of Los Dragones Eternos. Has that similar claw scratch design. The colors are wildly different. What to make of that? It's a big boy. It's pretty nimble, pretty agile. Okay. Well, we're straight into our second match here on Saturday Night Slam Masters, the Superstar Challenge. It's going to be very interesting. Joe going straight to work with those kicks. That expert kickboxing style. Oh, look at that. Drop toe hold, taking Mass Sumo down. I think Joe has learned from his experiences with the Ninja Sumo. He clearly knows he does not want to give these guys too much measure, too much freedom to cause him trouble. Ninja Sumo really put a scare in Superstar Joe, very nearly caused the upset. The Superstar streak currently at 13. Superstar Joe going for 14. What was it, last week told Victor Ortega, hey, he's undefeated too, don't forget that. Of course, the undefeatable world champion will be in action in tonight's main event. Superstar Joe rolls the Masked Sumo over. He's got the leg hooked. What is going on here tonight? Unbelievable! In quick succession, Superstar Joe in our second match of the night, dominating the Masked Sumo. I can't believe that. And just like that, Superstar Joe extends his Superstar streak to 14-0. Amazing. First segment, we've already got 2 matches down. Stick around for a lot more action right after this.
Here comes a new challenger.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Cry for mercy.
Come on, get ready. I am the pride of the Shiranui.
Never backing down. Step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I'm whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. I'm here to help. For my city, for my town. I'm whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. See the sight, see the sight, see the sight. Fighter 6.
Hey, looks like trouble backstage.
All right? Hey, man. Hey, look at me, Abel. You okay? Who did this, man?
Keep cold on the scene. Abel is bloodied.
Whoa, jeez, man. Who did this?
Do you smell
What
what
happened?
the heck is cooking?
And the action continues here with the Heck and Bad Faith Question, two of the members of Los Dragones Eternos, but what happened to Abel? Chaotic scenes here in Saturday Night Slam Masters, and it wasn't much better last week. The Heck and Bad Faith Question came out to attack BWA, Hulk Hogan, and Max Zangief. Of course, the hooded men, these bizarre hooded guys, I mean, they were dealing with El Stinger and Rasta Gomez. Action from all corners in Hager Stadium last week, and I guess we can look forward to more of the same. Looks like the Heck's got some merchandise, capitalizing on his recent surge of popularity, and, well, I don't know that anybody's going to be buying these guys' shirts. These fans letting BWA, letting Hulk Hogan know that they are not on board with what they are about. This new face of the Blood Wrestling Association. These guys have joined the group over the last few months. Of course, there was that smear campaign against Commissioner Hager launched by Astro. Hulk Hogan participated in that and really earned the ire of these fans as this wall of boos greets him as he enters the ring here in Hager Stadium. And we're in Metro City. This is a Macho Mike Hager town. This guy has picked the wrong fight as far as I'm concerned, and I don't think much more than these fans. I mean, he has betrayed everyone and everything that he claimed he stood for. Look at the contempt radiating off of Hulk Hogan. Some of the things he said during that smear campaign, questioning the integrity of guys like El Fuerte and Abel. I don't care for that. Of course, what's going on with Abel now? I mean, he was integral in bringing Freak back into the country after being deported. So many different dimensions going on. I guess we got to focus on this match, though, because the Heck has become the unlikely savior of the masses. The Heck says that Hulk Hogan sucks, and he's got to go. Hard Irish whip into the corner. The Heck on top of Hulk Hogan. It's the battle of the sleeveless shirts right now, and those hard right hands from the Heck, giving Hulk something to think about. Crushing shoulder tackle. Don't think Hulk Hogan got all of it. What does the Heck have in mind here? Shoots him off the ropes. There's the duck. Bounces off. Oh, the clothesline. Turning Hulk Hogan inside out. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. And he makes the tag to Bad Faith Question, the enforcer of Los Dragones Eternos. And look at that. Putting a hurt on Hulk Hogan. And at this point, Bad Faith Question has kind of been the black sheep, or at least the odd man out of the Los Dragones Eternos unit. He wears that blue variation of the mask. They all wear the masks, these Mexican Lucha Libre competitors. It is the bond of the luchadors. They don't wear it to hide their identities. They wear it as part of their identity. But I gotta wonder now, what is the connection with the masked sumo? Oh, look at that. Tremendous elevation on the back body drop. Bad Faith Question looks a little bit stunned as Max Zangief makes his way into this match. This synthetic duplicate of the man who challenged Victor Ortega at Destiny of the Strongest just a few weeks ago. What a match that was, that main event. Zangief took Ortega to the very limit, and I gotta wonder, is Ortega biting off more than he can chew by accepting Hugo Andore's challenge tonight? Many things to ponder on this championship edition of Saturday Night Slam Masters, but it's Max Zangief putting the blows to Bad Faith Question, and now the double team of BWA, that double back body drop, and there's a knee drop. And these fans disgusted by it. The Heck can't believe it. Hulk Hogan has the leg hooked. And the Heck just a little bit slow to react there, but no trouble. Hulk Hogan dropping the leg over the arm of Bad Faith Question. That's bad news for him. Bad Faith Question uses those arms to deal damage. Oh, look at that! Max Zangief launching Bad Faith Question into the air. The Heck desperately calling for the tag. Oh, Bad Faith Question managed to dive right past Max Zangief. And now the Heck is back in this match. Oh, the German suplex. And what an unlikely set of circumstances it's been for the Heck, as he's risen to the top of the fan favorites, and oh, look at that! He just came crashing down in that powerbomb. Whoa! Max Zangief launching him with a modified flapjack and now cranking the muscles, the neck muscles, with that vice-like grip. An iron grip, if you will. But don't be confused, this man is not the genuine Zangief. This is a synthetic duplicate. And now the Heck goes for the ride. And more right after this.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot. Hope you don't miss.
And these two teams continuing to fight through the break as Zangief, the Mech Zangief, holds the waistlock. He's chaining them together. It's the triple German suplexes, the atomic German suplexes, if you will. And the Heck now in a bit of trouble here. Oh, what a slam! The Heck sidesteps him, but no. Max Zangief too strong. Just shoves him back, and now Hulk Hogan tagging in for the wounded Heck. Hulk would love to get one over on the Heck, but no. Bad Faith Question is there to break the pin. Max Zangief menacing Bad Faith Question. Psychological games from this machine, perhaps programmed for all kinds of warfare. And now Hulk Hogan shoots him off the ropes, looking for the big boot, but he didn't get it. A little too soon. Oh, wait! Heck on Earth! He got him with the Heck on Earth! Hooks the leg, but Max Zangief is there. Bad Faith Question and the Heck shooing Max Zangief back to his corner. Oh, look at that, the Heck just nailed him. And now a DDT on Hulk Hogan. Dragging Hogan away from the corner, not far enough for a cover, I wouldn't think. Hey, what's he got in mind here? Could it be the sharpshooter? Max Zangief puts an end to that, but look at that. The tactics, the technical approach of the Heck. Oh, look at that! Heck on Earth to Max Zangief. But Hulk's the legal man. Hulk Hogan's the legal man. He's on the outside. And the referee seems to be distracted by what's happening in the ring, not making the count. Bad Faith Question, the legal man. He's got Max Zangief up. Oh, look at that! The big kick! The kick to Hulk Hogan. Max Zangief is stunned. Oh, Los Dragones and Turtles have done it! They have done it! What a victory for the Heck and Bad Faith question! This rivalry has continued over the past few weeks, ever since the Destiny the Strongest pre-show. What a result! And these fans are in appreciation of these guys. Well, there'll be more grudge matches next week when the Hooded Men, if they want to be in CWA, they're going to have to step in the ring. Commissioner Hager has made the call. You got to answer the challenge in the ring of El Stinger and Rasta Gomez. And King of Dinosaurs will have to answer the challenge of Antonov with that stolen GAW championship on the line. Of course, King of Dinosaurs took off with the belt when Antonov came out.
Completely blindsided. So you didn't see anything at all, huh? Get the boys to look at the security cam footage. Maybe we'll find something. Hang on. You're on speaker.
Commissioner Hager,
The hell do you want, Astro?
I hear a troubling rumor that you intend to suspend members of BWA. Of course, we have an ironclad contract, and any suspension can only last so long. But you need to remember, Commissioner, you have so much more than your position and reputation to lose.
What the hell does that mean?
As the old saying goes, blood is thicker than Capcom. Be seeing you, Commissioner.
Yeah, I bet I will, you miserable bastard.
What the hell was that about? An ominous message from Astro. A phone call? I don't like the sounds of any of that, but hey, I like the sounds of this chorus of cheers. Hugo Andore, tonight's challenger for the World Championship, and this guy has been racking up the victories. This is a very interesting matchup. We could be about to see a world title change. Mr. Ortega, of course, he wanted Ryu, the member of the Huge Wrestling Army who was at Destiny the Strongest, scored a pinfall victory over the Blood Wrestling Association, helped HWA score that win. But Poison says, look, Ryu's hard guy to pin down, hard to find. How about you give Hugo a shot? And I think that was her intention all along. Hugo is the investment, and Hugo has been just rising through the ranks. He is one of the top-ranked guys right now as far as win-loss goes. This is going to be such an interesting matchup. 7 feet 10, 440 pounds. Look at him towering over the ring here. Victor Ortega. It's only been a few days since his epic encounter with Zangief, a match that many of us expected Ortega to lose. And whoa, the energy in this arena just changed. It just went to another gear as it does every time. Victor Ortega just setting a new level for competition here at CWA. It is the most prestigious prize in this sport, in this industry, and that is largely due to this man. He is one of the co-founders of Capcom Wrestling Association. He's the only champion that we have really known. He has set a standard. It is not about ego. It is about prestige. It's about honor. Ortega, at this stage of his career, would love nothing more than to meet the man who could defeat him. But he will never give an inch. He will never surrender. He will never sully the championship, this prestigious CWA World title. What an awesome sight. He gazes upon that gold with affection. He has guarded it with jealousy. And oh, look at that! The power of Victor Ortega. They say he's undefeatable, but nobody wins forever. Could this be the night as he burned the candle at both ends this time? Just a few weeks out from Destiny the Strongest. Stick around. You will not want to miss this match. comes a new challenger. Here comes a new challenger. Here comes a new challenger. And there it is, the golden prize, the richest prize in the sport, the CWA World Championship. And this is a very special edition of Saturday Night Slam Masters. Look at Hugo Andore, almost stoic, almost concerned. Very difficult to get a read on this guy. And that only makes him a more dangerous competitor. Victor Ortega hands over the gold. And what kind of a match is this going to be? Is this going to be like the Zangief title bout? We're about to find out. Not often that Ortega's dwarfed, but here comes Hugo Andore. Oh, look at that! What a throw! And this is shades of Zangief. Oh, what a chop! Hugo Andore asserting himself right out of the gate. He is definitely taking a page from Zangief, maybe Mysterious Budo. These guys knew they wanted to try that aggressive offense, give Ortega nowhere to go. It's going to be really interesting to see how Victor Ortega adapts to this. Oh my, what? Surely not! Corkscrew powerbomb! Right in the center of the ring. It could be over already. Hugo gets him up. Ortega, boot to the midsection. There's a charging crossbody. A signature move for Victor Ortega, now pounding away those clubbing blows. Trying to slow this thing down. Ortega has so many gears, so many speeds. He can benefit really in a lot of ways. He adapts. Hard discus right hand. Leveling Hugo Andore, and Ortega flexing as if undisturbed, unbothered, and I don't know what's going on with Hugo there. Diving knee strike. Hugo letting Ortega have his way back into this match. There's a clubbing blow. I got to think that Ortega will take the methodical approach in this one. He will try to slow it down and really ground Hugo. The more he can get Hugo on the mat, the more he can mitigate the size and strength that Hugo Andore brings to every match. There's those combination strikes. High drop kick getting right up there. The elevation right to the level of Hugo and Egg. Poison distracting the champ. He does not want to give in to that. He's up high. He's up way in the rafters with that one. Over the shoulders of Hugo Andore in the torture rack. That torture rack is a bad place to be. He knows it. He's throwing those punches. Slips out. That could have been a real bad situation. There's that charging crossbody, and again, trying to level Hugo. That coverage is forcing Hugo to expend more energy to kick out. Everybody's the same height when you're flat on the ground. Oh, there's a vertical suplex. And Ortega once again, I don't think he's happy with Poison being here at ringside for this match. Ortega's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He likes to go one-on-one. Keep it simple, keep it pure. And oh, look at that. Hugo capitalizing with that spiking power slam on the outside. And we saw Zangief and Victor Ortega brawling on the outside of Destiny of the Strongest. Look at that springboard clothesline. And Poison put a chair in the match. We saw how Ortega benefited from brawling on the outside when he was with Zangief. These guys demolished sections of the arena of the Ring of Destiny. Hugo misses with a splash. Ortega looking to capitalize. Hard right hand. Ortega indulging these fans, and once again, distracted by Poison's forked tongue. There's a rear view, almost shades of the Flying Peach of Rainbow Mika. Hugo Andore trying to use his body, his entire weight as a weapon, but oh, look at that! There's the muscle bomb! The muscle bomb, but Ortega's staying on him. I don't think he's confident enough to go for a cover. After the muscle bomb, that finisher has ended so many guys over history. But Victor Ortega has the ring presence to know perhaps that Hugo was not ready. Maybe now as he goes to the top rope. High risk, but comes down with a big splash! Right over the chest of Hugo Andore, and Poison is on the apron now. Getting in Ortega's face, buying Hugo some time. Hugo quick to respond, and there's another thump. Using his rear end as a weapon. Unbelievable. Hugo Andore now. Off the ropes. Hits him with a splash of his own. 440 pounds. And Ortega rolls to the outside. He's trying to get some air. He's not going to get much. Now, look at that! Hugo off the top rope with a cross body to the outside! How does a man of that size do it? And there's a slam onto the mats. There's no give out there. That's not padding. Forget about it. And suddenly Hugo Andore feels like he is in control of this match. There's a splash. The world champion in a bit of danger here. Hard right hand. What's he gonna do? The referee's at a 6 count. Dropping Ortega at a height, but referee's at a 7. Hugo cannot win the title out there. He's got to get it back in the ring if he wants to secure the gold. Referee using discretion at a 9, and well, Hugo goes back to the outside, breaking the count. Just about all he could do with with Victor Ortega out of it on the outside there. Oh, wait, another muscle bomb. Desperation move from Victor Ortega, pulls out the muscle bomb, the finishing move, catching Hugo by surprise. And that might have just leveled the playing field. The muscle bomb on the outside, and look at that, dumping Hugo Andore's gigantic body over his shoulder and going to work with the right hands. And Ortega doesn't have to worry about this count at all. If this thing goes to a count out, if it's a draw, he keeps that title. Gets back in the ring. Hugo is right there behind him, though. These guys doing some work. Hugo, was he looking for a tag? There's nobody in your corner, buddy. Well, I stand corrected because Poison's in his corner. And once again, Poison is getting in the mind of Victor Ortega. This guy's seasoned. I wouldn't think he would fall for too much, but he is getting sucked in too often. Hugo making his way to his feet, but Ortega cut him off, and could he do it again? Oh, no! Maybe looking for a third muscle bomb, but this time Hugo with a back body drop countered it. Hard right hand. He's got Victor Ortega up on his shoulders. What's he gonna? No! Ortega manages to fight out of it. Counters, hooks the leg. Could this be? No. Hugo kicks out at 2. And I think maybe Hugo was looking for that Giga Breaker finisher. There's a boot to the face. Victor Ortega snaps the leg, maybe trying to take away the vertical base, trying to cut Hugo down like some kind of great oak. Backs it up. There's the charging crossbody. Hooks the leg. This could be. Oh, unbelievable. Hugo Andore determined to stay in this match. Hey, wait, the lights are out. Hey, what the hell? It's the Wraith. It's the Wraith. Shoots him off the ropes. The Wraith's going for the champ. The Wraith just chokeslammed the champion! Hugo doesn't know what to do! The Wraith has the champ! He's trying to pull his freaking head off! The Wraith is one of the few men with a victory over Hugo Andore! Hugo's on the outside! What the? Oh no!
You are now entering the hellhole.
Kaliu kogale legal. Koreth kemar kogale legal. Kaliu kogale legal. Koreth kemar kogale legal. Kaliu kogale legal.